Hello, Andrew. Thanks for contacting the Thylacine Awareness Group of Australia anyway. I saw a bit of detail there in the email you sent through. How long ago was your sighting exactly, Andrew?
My guess is around the mid-90s. I've said about 1995. But I can't be more specific. I went looking for records of when I was down there. I can't find any now. I was there from about 1990 to about 2000. It was during that time I was down in that Nearham.
Whereabouts exactly is that? No, I don't. I've never heard of it before.
Okay, Nearham, so in Gippsland.
Okay, yep.
Just south of Mount Bulbul.
Ah, excellent. Okay. Actually, someone mentioned that area to me only yesterday. Not Nearham, but just east of Warragul.
Well, south of Mount Bulbul.
Yep, no worries. That's all right.
Warragul.
Yeah.
There's a road that goes down through Nurji, heads onto Fumina and Icy Creek on the way to Mount Bulbul. And it was on that road near Fumina, driving down that road.
What time of day was it roughly when you had the sighting?
It would be evening, possibly 8 o'clock at night. It was dark, and therefore I had the headlights on my car. And as I drove down about 30 yards or meters ahead of me, a very large animal dived and took 3 bounds across the road and up the bank and disappeared. And I realized it had all the stripes on its rear. And it was the size of a Great Dane, not a little dingo-type dog like I saw in the paper the other day. It was the size of a Great Dane. It was big.
It was probably an adult male by the sounds of it.
I would say so. I would think so. It certainly was large, and it took huge bounds across the road and up the bank and disappeared very quickly. And I just froze in sheer delight and said, I know what that was, because I came from Tasmania originally.
Ah, awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Have you heard of any other sightings in that area at all, or it's just the one account from yourself?
No, I've not heard of any others. I didn't. At the time, I wanted to tell someone in authority about it because they keep on saying it's extinct, and I keep saying no, it's not. And then a little later, I decided the best thing is to stay quiet, let the thing breed, and let the thing leave it alone. Otherwise, and I mentioned it, someone will put a newspaper report out, and all the shooters in the area that are mad will try and say, I shot her, and I don't want that to happen.
Sure.
So I kept it quiet, and it was only last week when there was an article about yourself and a doctor doing a report on, or a program on the thylacines, that I decided I'd try and research for someone to tell about it.
Oh, awesome.
But I didn't want to publicise, I didn't want anyone else disturbing them.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Being a largely sort of territorial animal, they sort of have a large territory, but they move quite frequently, but they'll stay in some areas for a few months from what I can gather.
Yeah.
But yeah, often it's just the occasional fleeting glimpse somewhere where someone sees one crossing a road. Every now and then you'll get several sightings in one area over a period of time, but they seem to move on.
This is a fairly forested, deep area in Gippsland.
Yep.
So it's not that. It's rural and it's very sparsely inhabited, and certainly it would be protected down there.
Yeah, excellent. Plenty of game in that area with wallabies and wombats and such.
Yeah, probably a few deer in the area as well.
Oh yeah, cool. When you saw the animal, did you really get a look at the colour, or was it not quite bright enough?
I didn't memorise colour, but I would have, my memory now would tell me it was a grey fawn with dark bands on its rear end.
Okay. Was there anything else about the animal that struck you as odd when you saw it, or you were just in awe because you knew what it was straight away?
As soon as I saw the size of it, I thought, God, that's a huge dog. And then as it went up the bank, I thought, oh my God, it's got the black bands on its back. I know what that is.
Yeah, okay.
It was a lovely surprise.
And were you on your own at the time?
I was on my own, yes.
Okay.
I wish I had a cat dash. wish I had a dash cam camera in those days.
Yeah, it would have been handy. There's been a lot of people that have said that to me.
Yes.
I've often thought that it might be a truckie or someone that gets the really clear footage one day, but you never know.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I saw it quite clearly for about 2 or 3 seconds as it went across. It went across in huge bounds.
Excellent. Now, how far away from it do you think you were when you saw it? Maybe 10, 20 metres?
Yeah, about 20 metres, 25 metres ahead of me.
Yep, okay.
So it was very clear, but I hadn't expected it. It was a surprise. They're supposed to be just in the Tasmania southeast corner, but they're further spread out further than that.
Oh yeah, they're way over the mainland. Every state and every kind of habitat you can think of, I've got sightings from. So desert, rainforest, coast, out in the Mallee, all sorts. It's good to see that they're that adaptable.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Have more chance for their survival if they're spread out.
Yeah, I think there's probably more than one variety on the mainland too, because there's a few variations in the descriptions. So I think there's room for that still, even though science would laugh at me and tell me otherwise. I'm pretty strong in my beliefs about that.
This was certainly a very large size. It wasn't a little dingo size. This was a large size.
Yeah.
They say about a Great Dane and something.
Yeah, that's huge. They actually do get about 6 foot long from tip to tip, and a full adult male. And there was one recorded at 7 feet once in Tasmania.
You've got a program eventually in the making sometime?
Yeah, well, we've got 50 trail cameras out in the bush that we've found sponsors for. So that's both on the mainland and in Tasmania, but I've got about 45 of them down here, and there's a few more on the mainland. We're about to order some more now, actually. And it's pretty intense. We've got a fair bit of support. We've got over 8,000 members on Facebook and about 4,000 followers on our YouTube channel and a website, and it's all very serious. Sadly, no one pays me to do it. Great talking to you, Andrew. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, great talking to you. Thanks, Neil, for ringing back. I needed someone to know about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. It'll be well kept with me, trust me.
And someone who the information will be safe with.
Yep, absolutely. It'll go to good use.
On you.
Cheers for that.
Yep, thanks, Neil.
Bye-bye, Andrew.